Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 58 of my lower league management playthrough in Football Manager 2016 with FC United. And right now I've gone on to play the next 4 games off camera. Coming off the previous episode, we played 2 games against Scunthorpe and AFC Wimbledon, getting a draw and a win respectively. So that was not too bad considering we had a home game and an away game. Funnily enough, we won the away game, but we kept 2 clean sheets, which was impressive. Unfortunately, the next 4 games I played, we haven't kept a clean sheet, and we've only got 1 win in that period, but also only the 1 loss as well. It's kind of how our season has gone. We haven't been dominant this season, but what can you expect from getting consecutive promotions? So we're still in the process of improving the team, so I won't mind actually. It's funny, last season I was saying if I wasn't going to get promoted, maybe I won't be that interested in playing the season over again, because we were really dominant the previous season. This season it hasn't been as so, because I definitely felt we deserve promotion. I wouldn't say, we don't deserve it. I just think there have been a few better teams than ourselves, but we've still been pretty decent for the quality we've had. So, but this is one thing as well. I had a game against Grimsby. I just basically play this right now. We were winning. I was so ecstatic. We got 2 goals in the last 10 minutes. As you can see there, Alfie Potter in the 80th and then George Grant in the 87th. Just a couple of minutes to play. Then they scored like a 91st minute goal to Joe Bunny. And I was so frustrated, especially we dominated chances, quality chances anyway. 13 shots on target to the 4. And if we go to the match stats, you can see we had 7 clear-cut chances to just the 3. So even though 3 is not a bad tally, it just, we dominated that game shots-wise. Possession was a bit even, I guess, and I did everything in my power. And in that kind of occasion, I'll go tell my players, tight mark, everything like that, like with the team talk, with just a few minutes to play and go really defensive. But yeah, that's really frustrating because then we'll have 2 extra points than we have right now. But if you look at it as a whole, as a season, like we would have had situations like that where we've scored late or something. So it evens itself out throughout a season. So you don't want to look on that and pinpoint that as a specific reason, as you can do fairly easily. But yes, this is how this is going to be sorted out anyway. You can see we're 7th by a point, so it's very, very close. Our goal difference, it's a bit average, but it's better than some teams. Like there's AFC Wimbledon, who's on 4 only. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. There is a mathematical possibility that we could finish 3rd, but it's very unlikely, I would like to think. But because we got to have to win like every single game and rely on other teams, and I just feel I want to try and make sure we finish in the playoffs. So there's 4 games remaining. As I was going to say, I'm going to do 2 games in this episode and 2 games in the next episode. So if you want to see the next episode, I'm thinking I'll upload this one as the first upload for today, and maybe I could do the next upload later today. So if you want to see that, smash the like button. Maybe if you guys can smash 200 likes on this video, I'll upload that one later today. And there's got to be hype for it. These are like the most exciting episodes in these series I do in lower league management, when it's all about the playoffs and trying to get promotion. Looking back on my videos, they've always been the more popular videos. So we'll just have to see what plays out in this game. So conditions are okay. This is probably our best team. We've had some really good players so far this season, but we haven't had amazing ratings. George Grant, you would say, is the only standout, and maybe Sam Minahan, who I've been really impressed with, who maybe didn't start the season the best. If you remember, maybe I was a bit unsure about him. And even Kieran Richardson, been okay as well. But as a clear, really high average rating, you give it to George Grant and, Sam Minahan. Not you give it to them, that's just the clear stats there. And consistency, even his last 5 games, killing it, 7.88. So you want to see that continue, and I would like to have more players like that. Simon Thompson, the last 5 games, actually, he's made an impact. 16 goals for the season, very impressive. So let's head on into the match now. Okay, early throw-in. It's Minahan. He's going to find Thompson. Thompson, can he pick someone out? It's Richardson. Richardson! Oh, goes wide to Thompson. Oh, what about that? What about that play? Marcus Maddison 14th goal of the season from a winger. That's very, very impressive. Both him and Thompson have been key this season. Richardson, that's just a smart ball. That's Premier League experience for you and technical ability, but just have the awareness. And that was really, really cool. That was amazing. That was a great goal to see. Well done, boys. Come on. More of that. Okay, they've got a free kick. Can we defend it? O'Driscoll initially does well, but they've still got the ball here. It's right. Now it's Scott's, and now it's Prohuli. Oh, he was in all the space in the world. Axel Prohuli. It's very disappointing. You could almost, again, when you just see him like that, you'd ideally want Harness. He did eventually, but yeah, it's a bit disappointing as well. It was a good strike, but yeah, when you have that time and space, you could probably hit it how you like. And no, it's another free kick. Come on, we got to deal with this. Maybe even counter here. This would be amazing. Thompson, yes. Come on. Madison, put a ball in. Madison, go back to him. Get it back in. Back to Madison. It's like a yo-yo, but Thompson! We get the lead back right away. And that's his 17th of the season. And eventually we did. It was yo-yoing a few times, going back and forth. But Madison, he kept it. And Thompson, there was about 3 defenders in the vicinity of that, but Thompson wanted it more. He was probably furthest away than all of them. He just wanted it. Both Madison and Thompson making a huge impact. Both have got a goal and assisted so far in this game. So it looks like we're going to be heading into half-time with that 2-1 lead. Very impressive, really. Really want to be treating that, as you know, as a playoff game, because they are in the playoffs, Colchester. They've been a pretty good team this season, so pretty happy with that performance. Of course, the downside was defending from that free kick, but again, that can be worked on. So, but yeah, tactically, yeah, things are going pretty well in this game. So don't get complacent. Good positive reactions, positive reactions. So hopefully we can go into the second half really playing the same way. Maybe score at least one more goal. I'd like to score the first goal in this half, and then we'll be at a real advantage and in an amazing position to pick up 3 points. It's crucial against a team, like you already know, in the playoff positions. These teams we definitely cannot lose against. So I'm thinking we may have to make our first change here. I'm just wondering who that is going to be. Mark Ellis hasn't played very well at the back, but Kyle Gruno or Lee Collins, who's come back from being on loan now, I'm just not too sure if you would sub in a defender, because if we concede, I'll just I'll blame myself for making that change. So, and they're experienced players, like Mark Ellis is experienced. Richardson on a yellow card. I'll keep him on. He's having a good game, a reasonable game anyway. He played that good pass for the goal earlier. But anyway, we're going to... it's a tough one. Grant's been consistently a great player for us, lower condition, but we have got the lead, and he may be important for the next game as well. So we're going to bring on Jack Phillips, who's never really let us down. Sure, he's probably make a few mistakes here and there, but he's been a consistent player for us. He's been for this series anyway, for this save, he's been one of the older players who's been here for the longest time that we've brought in as well, not starting at the club. So yeah, he's one of those kind of types. So he's a player that wouldn't let your team down. Those kind of players never really let you down. They may make mistakes because, again, especially in the lower divisions, but they give 100%. They don't want to let the team down. And the fans, more importantly, love them. Once more, thinking about match fitness for the next game. Kieran Richardson, we don't really have... We could go for a ploy to play a bit more defensive, though. I think that could be the wisest move here. Lee Collins, play at limited fullback, and the good thing is Sam Minahan can play that. That's probably his best role, actually. But it's interesting. He gets amazing ratings playing as a wingback. So what do you guys think about that? His best role there is limited fullback, but you play him wingback, the wingback role as a fullback, and he gets forward, gets a lot of assists, even though it's not his best role. People always say play players in their best roles, but sometimes it's more about the whole way your team's playing as a whole, and depending on their attributes, they could fit that, and Minahan is the perfect explanation of that, really. So we'll just confirm that change. and we'll see how we go. So, yeah, making the fullbacks just a bit more defensive. Don't want to be conceding a late goal. It's like we got to hold on to the lead we have. Sure, in the perfect world, we'll score another goal, but we're playing against a team that's fairly decent. I'm glad though they haven't had a clear shot in this game, or clear cut chance in this game. They've had a couple half chances, long shots. You can see we're forcing them into those kind of chances. Not really key chances, but here's a highlight. Hopefully it's for us, and we can still maybe make it 3-1. Thompson, O'Driscoll, don't give away the ball. Make sure a couple of the passes are a bit shaky there, but we still managed to keep possession of it. Phillips, see, eventually we're going to lose that. Win the header, Alice. Well done. See, we are going really close to giving away the ball. And Thompson, that would have been a great opportunity because that wasn't the best spell of passing. And if we scored from that, I wouldn't say we're a bit lucky. It just, lucky that they didn't make a counter, if anything. Final change, though. I think Harness hasn't had the best of games. I'm a bit disappointed, well, I would say in our wingers, but Madison ended up scoring today, getting assists. But they haven't been absolutely amazing. But again, it's just one of those things, I suppose. You can't have every single player scoring and getting goals. Alfie Potter, we'll leave him, on the wing. He can play inside forward, sometimes on the left side. Again, that versatility is really important. I think we're going to drop them down to those positions. Madison, would he be better on the left side or right side? Yeah, he's not really... Maybe I'll put him a bit higher because then he's in a more preferred position. And Potter can play there fairly well. He's at least he's at least accomplished on right midfield. So those things you got to be careful. We're playing players in their preferred positions, most definitely. And even with Craig Eastman, deep line playmaker, don't really need to create. We'll just go defend as ball in midfielder, and there we go. See what I mean? We're having, like, the last couple seasons, really, we're having to grind out results. Like, if you're a dominant team, you don't have to make this much changes. Probably you're going to just finish off games. You can keep attacking. But when you're a team like ourselves, to get these results, you have to work for them. Which it feels good, you have to manage more. You have to change things up tactically a bit more. But I don't change things up massively, so we can still keep the same structure, obviously. And it seemed to work well. We just need to hold on. Again, I'll reiterate that, just tighten up. I said that earlier in the game. I have given up saying concentrate, because a lot of time when I say concentrate, I concede. Tighten up has to be the way to go. And we have a late corner. Can we finish this? It's going to fall to O'Driscoll. Minahan. Come on, let's finish it. O'Driscoll. Phillips. Important goal to make sure we've got the 3 points, but goal difference could very well be important as well. And what did I say about Jack Phillips? He never lets us down. O'Driscoll and himself both combining there. They've been really good players for us, but as I said, Jack Phillips, he doesn't let FC United down. I'm so happy I signed him earlier in this career. So if we just click on him and we go to the history, look how long he's been at the club, since the very beginning, pretty much. So I'm being consistent. That's what I mean. Every season over a 7 average rating, and he should do the same again this season. So that just shows, that proves it there. He's never let the club down. He's been very, very consistent. And consistently good, most definitely. So 3-1, another dominating home performance. Really happy. The fans should go home happy. Simon Thompson, oh boy, he's going to be good. That was really special performance from the whole team as well. It was a team performance, but Simon Thompson, he's going to be a special one if he isn't already. So that's an important win. We don't really break away as such as other teams are getting results. But though Tranmere ahead of us, they dropped points at home. They lost at home, so could be very important. A very good win today, lads. So guys, now time to move into the next game. This one is against Hartlepool. As you guys know, it's really important. Away fixtures can be a bit difficult, but we've played well this season. But back to that point, we've had to fight for results. If you look at our results, we haven't dominated. We haven't had many dominating results. So as a result, anyway, we've had some really nice games where we've played well, but I think we are majority of the time anyway, we're not favourites to win games. Obviously, newly promoted side. Like, what do you expect? We were expected to get relegated and finish last. Media prediction 24th. So, yeah, major achievement, regardless of what happens. But we're in a very good position to at least finish in a playoff position. So, we'll just go to the team selection. I'm wondering, is this the same team? Is it good enough? Is it good enough to get the job done? Do we need to make a change? Do we bring on Jack Phillips? Maybe. He scored a goal, but yeah, Aaron O'Driscoll, thing is with him, he's only getting better and better. Like, you can see that with his development. If you go through his report as well, he's got potential to be a League One central midfielder, so good enough for the next division. And if you want to see Simon Thompson development, arrows aren't going up right now, but they were before, and you can see attributes, yeah, going up slowly, looking pretty good. Yeah, I think we have a pretty solid team that's improving. But I think we are going to go into the game with this lineup, with this starting 11, and hopefully get the job done. Let's just get straight into it. Hopefully get the 3 points. Well, it's been a bit of an even start here. Look at that Hartlepool. I've actually got at least one of every type of shot, which is very interesting. They've got an on-target shot, an off-target, a block shot, a clear-cut chance, a half chance, and a long shot. So it has been a very quiet first half after those few chances, because we are going into half-time now, 0-0, which I don't think is terrible. With away games, you go into halftime 0-0 and maybe go for a couple chances in the second half. Not too bad. So, I'm going to say we can still come out of this match with a win today. And come on, boys, let's push into the second half and find that goal. Find that 3 points. So crucial. See, I don't mind us holding on to 0-0 because I'm pretty confident in our ability to score a late goal. We generally do in games, but yeah, we got to defend. We got to make sure we have that clean sheet. Now Grant over top Thompson! What a strike, but also it was a very good save by their keeper. Richardson to whip in with the corner now. I noticed that, from Thompson. He can get in those kind of situations and just kind of hit it at the goalkeeper, blast it at the keeper. He'll get that with experience to finish those chances. So we might have to make a substitute. I'm looking at Marcus Maddison. Not the best condition, and yeah, he hasn't really made a huge impact today, and I'm actually going to be bringing on Dominic McHale. He's actually scored 1 goal. He scored it a few games ago, helped us along the way to get 3 points in a game, so that was really good. Hopefully, yeah, he can spark with his pace. He's got 13 pace. That's not terrible at this level, I suppose. We don't have really one of those, like, so pacey beasts, like 16 pace or something like that. So, yeah, come on. He's that type for us, even though he only has 13 pace. Okay, we're getting to that point in the game now. We got to really be looking for it. So, we're going to go higher tempo and more direct passing, and we'll take play out of defense. We'll take that off. This is when the goal has to come, really. Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe O'Driscoll to come off. Could Jack Phillips come on once more and score? Could he do it for us once more? Okay. Aaron O'Driscoll's coming off, and Jack Phillips have to go for that sub, I think. And we'll push to a third central midfielder for Craig Eastman, and we'll change that role as well. We'll go ball into midfielder support. That's his best role. So, yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, here it is. Throw in. Come on, Harness. This could be the goal we need. Minahan to Alice. Phillips. Eastman. We've got to find that opening. Grant. McHale, no. Thompson, no. It's defended. Oh, that was a good opportunity. Not sure if we'll get another one like that again. Grant. Ooh. A few late opportunities. It's another corner. Minahan this time. Eastman, it's going to fall to Jack Phillips. Jack Phillips. Almost got past. Now it's Halliday. And McHale just gives away the foul. So I think we'll make a couple more changes. We'll go to the advanced tactics. Well, we'll make one more substitute. I think Simon Thompson, just not getting the job done. And we'll change that role to advance forward. Yeah, advance forward. And then also, we'll go attacking. We're chasing... Well, I'm not saying chasing the result. We're behind. It's not like we're behind saying that. But we want to find that goal. And maybe hit an early cross in. And... go route 1. Oh, I'm just looking for this opportunity for that goal. maybe the opportunity we had, we could have took it. But, yes, we have to look for another opportunity. Look to create another opportunity. We've had more shots on target, more than double. So, I feel like, I wouldn't say we deserve it, but we look most likely. Oh, that was the right idea, but couldn't quite pull it off. Got to get this back. Now, Mikhail, yes, just maintain the possession here. Make sure it's a chance for us. Don't give it away. It was very close there, but Grant... Oh, they're trying their best to give it away. But here's the opportunity. Minahan, do your best. Do what you do best. And what a substitute that is. Dominic Mikhail. I feel as though he could easily be doubted as a high potential player when he's 23 years old. Like, he might not reach that. But he scored a couple of important goals now. Just a couple games ago, he scored that goal. 7.1 rating. Came on 70 minutes. He's that super sub. He is. And his contract's running out, like a lot of our players, but he does have like a triggered extension. We could hopefully, extend his contract by a season. And if he's that kind of player, come on, make an impact. I suppose it's easy to header like that when you're not really marked. So yeah, that was a really good finish. And see, we timed that perfectly. We didn't go so attacking in the first half or even early in the second half. We waited the right time to hit. And now we'll go to the advanced tactics and we'll just revert back to normal pretty much. We'll go to standard. We'll go back to lower tempo. We'll go to mixed passing directness. And we'll take off, hit the early crosses. And yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. And we'll just leave it like that. Pretty confident. Stick with the 3 in midfield like that. But I think Eastman, I think we may drop him back to that defensive midfield. And we'll actually play him as a ball-winning midfielder, but on defend. We have him on the deep line playmaker normally in defensive midfield because he can pass decent as well while still being good defensively. And yes, we're going to... I think we should defend this result now. We should just go, contain and defend it, be responsible, actually. We'll play safer, waste time, but I don't really see it as wasting time. It's like keep possession, like play safer, that goes together with that, and retain possession as well, exactly like that. We'll sit deeper, but actually, we'll go direct passing, like when we get the ball, maybe we'll just go wide and clear the ball to the flanks, just exactly like that. So we'll play fairly wide. We'll stick to the positions as well, be more disciplined, and again, like I mentioned, we have to fight for the results, fight for the points. But I think we can. Just 10 minutes and we'll say tight marking, yeah? We'll go to team talk and go tighten up. Yeah, say tighten up from the team talk. There we go. Come on. Less than 10 minutes remaining and we could have this. Will be a massive episode here. 2 victories. Getting the maximum 6 points from them. Yes. Come on, I'm really happy how we played this game. As I said, with the 0-0 at halftime, I wasn't disappointed with that because I had the faith in our players' ability to find that goal. And of course, Sam Minahan getting forward to get another assist. He is fantastic. But yeah, credit to Dom Mikhail coming on and finishing really well as we're holding on to that 6th position now. And 3rd, yep, most definitely, it's within striking range. So there's a couple of teams relegated and promoted. Crawley have been relegated and Shrewsbury have gained promotion for sure. They've had a massive season. Madison, what's his current problem? He's been putting in very good performances in left winger in recent training sessions. So that's important heading towards the latter stages of the season, especially where we could be in the playoffs. And yeah, going to be really important. But yeah, the episode is going to end here. Like I said at the start of the episode, drop a like if you would like to see the second episode of today, uploaded later today, but also the last games of the season, the league season anyway. We could be in playoffs. We could not be. Look, there's Notts County, 69 points, only 2 points below us. Goal difference is not too bad for us, but to finish in a top 3 position, for that 3rd position, we'll say, 20 goal difference for Newport. We probably have to rely them just to lose games, but yeah, that's not even a focus. My focus for me is to, just make sure we be in the playoffs. But still, like, you have to win because you don't know what the teams below going to do. So that's all I'm going to imagine. Try and win the game. So it's going to be Crew at home. They're 13th. And Stevenage also, they're 12th. So once more, both Like we just played against Hartlepool, teams that don't really have something to play for. They're just going to finish about mid-table. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Next episode is going to be absolutely huge because like 3 different things could happen. We could not be in the playoffs, or we could be in the playoffs, or we could maybe get that 3rd position. But a few teams anyway, are fighting for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys in the very next episode.